Hello and welcome back to Aussie Frugal family. My name is Rachel and on this channel we chat about the cost of living crisis and how expensive everything is and how our family of four are making ends meet. If you have been following along for the last couple of months, we have been doing a low spend challenge where we've been spending $100 or less on groceries for the week for our family. That challenge came to an end last week because we did a lighthouse care haul. So I have a video about that if you want to see it, and also a funky food box delivery. So I think last week we ended up spending like $230 on those things, which honestly is still pretty good. So just because our low spend challenge is over, that doesn't mean we're going crazy buying heaps of groceries. I still want to stick to a budget of $200 or less. That's our average grocery budget, and that includes everything for 2 adults, a toddler and a baby, so nappies and pet food. Oh, there's also a cat and a dog, so pet food, everything like that. It also includes household things, personal things, but we don't buy a lot of that. I make a lot of stuff. So yeah, that's what our budget is. So today we are going to do a grocery haul. I have just filmed our fridge, freezer and pantry tour, so I will show you that in a sec. And yeah, I will try to spend $200 or less on groceries. I still have some Woolies vouchers from some market research that I have done not too long ago. So I'll probably do a Woolies click and collect. The plan this morning was to drop the toddler at daycare and then take the baby to do the grocery shopping, but things did not go well, or things did not go to plan this morning, and we're not doing that. So I'm gonna do a click and collect instead, which will be much easier. So I'll end up filming that tomorrow, but that's fine. Oh, chaotic trying to do this with 2 children. But yeah, so I'm going to show you what we have in our fridge, freezer and pantry. There should be plenty because like I said, we did the lighthouse care haul last week, and we also got the funky food box delivery, which I will probably have a video out by now about as well. So yeah, there should be plenty. Oh my gosh, okay, the baby's waking up I think, so let's go have a look at what we have in our fridge, freezer and pantry. We actually have so much going on in the fridge at the moment, which is sort of rare for us. We have heaps of yogurt. I think I'm gonna have to freeze some of this. Yes, you can freeze yogurt, it's totally fine. This is some like date, it's basically just dates mixed up with, oh, sorry, sick. Dates mixed up with water. I'm not editing this out. Dates mixed up with water to make like a date caramelly type situation. Some wraps. How many of those do we have? Like 2 or something. Watermelon, honey. Still have plenty of eggs by the looks, but I'll probably buy more. Sweet chili sauce, margarita, mayonnaise, sriracha, celery that I'll probably turn. Oh my gosh, turn into juice. This is some leftover chicken and some leftover roast veggies from the chicken. Vegemite, I'm so gonna put it in there. Oh, my lunches for the week are soup. I've got more soup over there. Oh, these are some egg whites that I need to use, so I'm gonna put those up there. Bacon. Oh, this is just a big container that I put like scraps for the dog in. And salami, prunes for the toddler. We're still battling through constipation issues. Bread rolls that I've been having with my soup. 5 apples. What is this? Oh, just some grapes. Some leftover toddler mandarin. Bone broth that I need to do something with. And then down here, there's still heaps in here. We have a whole lettuce, 2 zucchinis, carrots, oranges and mandies, heaps of oranges and mandies. Some of this is from what I got from Lighthouse Care, and some of it is from our funky food box. A bag of carrots, 2 capsicums, a cabbage, and some spring onion. Over here we have some, I think they're limes. I don't know, or are they lemons? Yeah, they're limes. Okay, we have 2.5 limes. all my Mingle seasonings. If you've been watching my shorts, you'll know that I bought a whole lot of Mingle seasoning for my birthday. They had a big end of financial year sale, so I bought a huge box of them, and there's more in the cupboard. Avocado, 1.5 lemons, sauces, more sauces that came in the Mingle boxes, milk for me, juice that I've had to mix the toddler's constipation medication into, milk that I probably need more of. Oh, it looks like we need butter and cheese too. We don't have any butter or cheese. We don't have cheese. I think there's butter on the counter. Anyway, more Mingle seasoning. That's what's in our fridge. In the freezer, we have husband's spaghetti bologneses that he has for work. Some ice blocks, some leftover bread. This is some frozen watermelon, my yeast for making bread, which I need to make more today. Soup for me. Down here we have 2 pieces of fish, broccoli stems, banana, a frozen, like, I don't know, half of milk, probably not quite half, frozen grapes, peas, spinach, chopped up onion, and chicken fat. And over in the cupboard, this is pretty much the same as it has been for ages. I don't have any rice at the moment, so I might buy some of that if it fits into the budget, but I still have plenty of flour, sugar, oats, milk powder, chia seeds, tiny bit of cocoa powder, sesame seeds, flax seeds. What else is back there? Oh, semolina, and breadcrumbs. All right, down here again, same as it has been over the last few weeks. Sorry if this video is a bit everywhere. I'm obviously not feeling the best. But yeah, this is all just the same stuff we've had for ages. I feel like I'm trying to save the artichoke hearts and asparagus for some reason. I don't know why. Pickles, tuna, corn, edamame, seaweed crackers. I keep saying I'm going to use this stuff, but then, like, I don't know, I just haven't had to yet, so it's still there. We have plenty of crackers that came from our lighthouse call. This is an entire box of Mingle seasoning. Oh, I'm actually going to show you. Okay, so like I said, I bought a box of this for my birthday, and I bought their like big box, and I bought like an extra thing as well. I can't actually remember what I ordered. It was really cheap because we had a financial year sale. And ta-da! This whole box is full of the recipe bases, which is amazing because I love these. It makes life really easy, and it's a really good way to use up like the veggies and stuff that I have. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I think what I'm going to do is just like randomly pick one out and yeah, use that. So yes, that is very, very exciting. If you don't know, a follower got me into those. She sent me a big box of stuff, and now I'm obsessed with them. But they are, you know, expensive, and they are unnecessary, but you know, it's my birthday. I thought I would treat myself. All right, anyway, let's go back over here. Plenty of oats still for the husband. Lots of potatoes because my husband bought some, and then some came in the Lighthouse Care trolley, and then some came in our fruit box as well. And then there's onions too. Let's go look in the freezer before I lose my voice. Ignore all this stuff everywhere. Toddler medication. But we also have a giant watermelon, a little watermelon. I don't know why there's a pear in here, but there's pears and bananas and avocados as well. All right, in the freezer, we have a whole lot of frozen steaks. I ended up chopping up the meat that I got from Lighthouse Care, that big 3 kilos of, what's it called? The steak, you know, the steak, whatever, I can't remember. And I just froze them in like 3 steak portions, if that makes sense, because the toddler will also eat steak. So I'll just defrost those when we want to eat them. That was a really good buy. So happy with that. 2 loaves of bread, a whole lot of those bread rolls that came from Lighthouse Care, some chicken bones, some bread flour. There's sausages, there's mince, And there's turmeric down there as well. I couldn't be bothered getting everything out. Oh, there's also the plant-based meat as well. So I've just done a little meal plan for the week. Today is Tuesday, and I'll use some of that salami to do. Sorry, that's the baby trying to contribute. I'm gonna do salami subs. So just using those little bread rolls, I'm gonna chuck some salami and tomato and stuff on them and make little subs. I did it before, it was yum. Wednesday, so tomorrow we'll do some tuna balls with the tuna in the cupboard. Thursday, I'll defrost some steak. Friday, I might buy some sort of chicken, I don't know. And Saturday and Sunday, who knows? I'm just gonna plan for those 4 days. We have food for lunches at the moment, so really it's just dinners that I need to plan. So yeah, let's go see what inspires me on the Woolies website. Okay, I managed to get a same day click and collect, which is good. But of course, the baby fell asleep on me just as I was about to leave. So now I don't know. I guess I'll have to wake you up and go get it. Sorry. Okay, this is everything I got with my $200 budget. I ended up spending, I think, $198 or something like that. And I actually think I did pretty well considering how expensive everything is at the moment. I feel like this is pretty good. So let's have a look at what we got for cold things. I bought 3 liters of milk, 1.5-ish kilos of chicken breast, free range eggs and free range eggs. So they're the big 18 cartons. So what's 18 plus 18? I don't know. A lot of eggs, a block of cheese, some blue cheese because I want to make some broccoli and blue cheese soup. I got pork mince as well. I'm going to mix this in with some beef mince from the freezer and use it for the husband's work lunches because I usually just use beef mince, but I feel like it's nice with pork mince mixed in too, and pork mince is usually cheaper. 2 things of butter. I only really needed 1, but I had money left over, so butter never goes astray. Over here I got 2 wholemeal spaghettis for the cupboard and 2 just regular spaghettis for my husband's work lunches for next week and the week after. Wholemeal plain flour because I was running low. 2 jars of passata and 4 jars of pasta sauce. These are for the stockpile cupboard. I just wanted this brand, but they ran out, so they substituted them with Dolmio. That's fine. There's 4 things of pasta in the stockpile cupboard, so I'm going to put those in as well. 2 lots of nut bars. Again, would only get 1, but he had extra money. These are for the husband's work lunches. And I know that I can make these, and I have oats. I can make muesli bars super easily, but he just likes these and they're just easier for me. A giant bottle of olive oil, 2.2 liters, because I have this little like spray bottle that I fill up with olive oil to use in the air fryer and stuff. 2 packets of cat crunchies, 12 rolls of toilet paper, 5 kilos of baker's flour. This one was on special, so it was cheaper than the other brand that I usually get. So yep, that's why I got that. 5 kids toothbrushes because she needed toothbrushes. I actually bought her an electric toothbrush the other day that she loves. But just like if we forget to brush her teeth upstairs where the electric toothbrush is, it's nice to have one downstairs too. Rice for the stockpile cupboard, that's 5 kilos. And dog food, because we needed dog food. So yeah, $198-ish, and I feel like that's pretty good. I still would have loved to have spent less than that on all these things, but you know, I'm not unhappy with what I got. We're back contact napping again. So that was it. That was everything I bought today. I actually feel like that was not too bad for $200. I think, well, I ended up spending like $198. Yeah, and I got some stuff to put in the stockpile, so yeah, pretty happy with that. Let me know, as always, if you can think of anything good to use these ingredients with. People have been throwing some really good ideas out that I keep saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I will. I just need to get around to them eventually. So yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.